going. They're going to make a break for the side shop. Now, a lot of the time, oh, actually, Misery, he's walking over towards this. He's going to reveal this much. So they start with the Fortune's end. Eyesight is there. He's waiting for the Fortunes to connect. Now they go into the torrent. Misery up into the air. Fire strike to Babel. Goes up into the tree line. There's a small path to get out, and Fate's trying to block it. He's actually got himself a stun of Babel. Resolution turns on the damage. Misery will escape. Saskia does actually have his defensive. Cold Embrace, another current will fly in. Resolution, Fortune then will connect. Misery lining up for another Bar of Strike. Double stun on that one. Faith dropping down very, very low. Misery does have the damage, and he also has the life to stay on the front lines. They look for another torrent. Nope, Eyesight just started the animation, but he didn't follow through. So Wings trying to get aggressive and contest this safe lane until they TP their support quickly down the bottom lane.
This is something that we see out of the team play. Just don't give them an easy lane up top, and Saskia and Resolution are having a very difficult time dealing with
that helps.
double melee.
Who just got time locked on the bottom lane. Combine that with the portal, and then who's going to go down? First blood, it goes to Wings.
And on the top lane,
Misery's rotating her out. So low, Resolution, lower, Cold Embrace still back now. Misery will arrive. Eyesight, Fire Strike is going for the last swing, trying to find Resolution, but these zeroing arrows doing the early damage the DC required. That arrow fly down, there she is. Resolution will find himself a kill.
and all three of these
They're on Death Prophet.
Misery smoked up behind, looking for a stun into an arrow. It's only a level 1 stun though, but Blink's so far out with no Spirit Sight.
And you still got the Starfall of Alpha 2. Weeha connects on this. Now into that Starfall. The secondary star! It connected on Blink. So he does hold it.
And he does have this bottle, but he needs someone to pull him a TP scroll if he wants to get back to the mid lane. He also had to waste a Fairy Fire for that.
And Misery is not giving up on this mid. Is sitting on the high ground. He'll definitely see Misery. Now he puts down his own ops. It's not something he needs to see Misery anymore. He'll hit him with the torrent. Over they come through the time for Starfall. He'll actually get a double stun thanks to the arrow also connecting on Blink. And the combined up Starfall, Misery will back out. Trigger is salve. So just a trade-off of damage, no kills coming from that.
You have to be careful. He still has the Arcane Rune on him, getting a lot of value out of that.
I didn't realize he already had the arrow leap and everything else back up. Not to mention wants a kill on top lane, however. Eyesight doesn't have anything to play with. No mana, Resolution, searing arrows, and Strafe will take one more, and there she is. Resolution, a good answer back. An overstaying of welcome from Eyesight.
One thing about DC's trap too is they pick
nice sandstorm dodge. They put down their own sentry ward. Cold Embrace and pulling out the sandstorm. They're taking out. Fire Strike and the TP out. Digital Chaos. They're looking for that kill. Misery dropping down low. Fate doesn't have much to work with. He's got stick charges in 1 second. He's got that up now, and he's actually holding on to them. He won't pop, however. Not while Shadow chases down the Winter Wyvern, but support comes in. It's Resolution. He's running down, looking for the kill over on Fate, leaving Saskia by himself. Under the T1 tower. Shadow commits the Chrono Spear. That won't be available, but Resolution shows himself time off on cooldown. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Over the tree line and far away from DT's line. They run down, but Resolution's not giving up. The arrow will force Shadow a little bit closer towards the tree line. But Innocence is in the neighborhood.
simple yet effective. He is so underperformed. Normally he has point booster and then some at this point, but he's about to lose his T1. He's died 2 times at this point. Each Mirana game coming from them getting worse and worse. Resolution coming around from behind, and the TP comes in.
That damage, Resolution stuns up, but Misery brings the extra help. Fire striking forward was Blink for the damage, and enough Misery. The Sentry one was still down, but the Exorcism finishes him off.
Wow, he's trying to kill him right before the Exorcism. Just turned all that health back to him. And this Winter Wyvern hasn't really been able to do that much. It's great against mass summons and a lot of units that are
then slow down Misery. It will connect the follow-up by Campus. The cast is out. It holds Oracle in. And Merrick comes in with a chakra for False Woman. It will keep it alive as he TVs himself away to safety. Who's looking for something? Actually, he's just looking to get the hell out of here. Exorcism is triggered with a stun. It's on move. And it's going to be weak. Holding the Timber's on position. Now the chain out. The last attack from the Death Box will find the kill. But the point is arrived for DC. They arrive in with a big searing arrow damage. Face makes a break with the tree line. Still alive. Triggering does too. The no extra interest from Resolution. Time lock. Not going to be enough from Shadow. As Weeha, Cold and Grace. Resolution. The torrent now going to connect. Face the end. He walks himself out. He walks over. He was the last finishing move. He won't get it. High will finish him. The torrent. It may not be done yet. Saskia set up and towards the air. X marks the spot. You ain't going nowhere apart from down to the briny deep. Fate doesn't have enough with a stun spy camera stuff unless he connects over from Misery. He tries to raise space, no time from Shadow, time will forward. Now he finds the kill. More TP support Misery, stun, sharper forward, Moody to turn the tire, then finds Misery. The one charge will kick him back into it. He can go for another Power Strike and move. Time lock for a century. He wants to walk out to the T1 towers. No stuns available from Nick's Assassin, but these ones really playing dividends.
Oh my goodness, what ungodly teamwork coming out from Wings next to that side shot.
It's not over yet. Innocence is coming over the Inferno. It's on Weeha. There's the string for damage. Weeha, he is going to pop like a top. They look for more. Ice, where is it? No, the Ice from X-Mark's not going to hit. They turn around, look at the T1 tower. DC. Do they still try and defend this?
Ice looking for an X for the back.
He hasn't got it. Instead, he was actually starting the animation for the Torrent. But this T1 tower is gone. DC, no more fight. They push the Queen to the top lane. They need that.
I'd like to see some maybe back and morning resolution.
Blake stunned by Carapace. Instantly back that Starfall of Weehar. Shadow, he's there. Chrono's up. Moonlight Shadow will not protect the Marana.
No,
it's probably because they found the Death Drop, but Death Drop, she moved away. No one attacked her. She just gets her out. She had the Yule Scepter as well. With the Exorcism up, DC was hoping to kill her up before she could do a lot of damage. Now she'll bring it back over, bring a little bit longer left on it. Timberstorm up the face, gets the stun. Now the Exorcism works, Mystery dropping the Exorcism, right forward. He's going down with the fortune death! The save is used! Resolution, time dilation out this fight. Suck has the TP out with DC. They're losing everything, including the kitchen sink.
Wow, I can't believe that Blink Dagger missed.
Blink Dagger. So they have ways to surprise heroes. The Dire Observer one on bot river almost scouted out Ice. A little bit too far away as they can face the end. Rotating around, looking for an opening. Middle lane, Blink, Fire Strike. Again, Prophet, the arrow will connect us with 5 seconds. Innocent getting ripped apart by Resolution. He took the false promise onto Blink. The life just won't be there. Blink is guaranteed dead when he hits the ground from the damage, and it will happen. Blink will take the kill. Colbrate keeping Misery up. Now it's face Fienzo. Resolution finding a triple kill. Digital Chaos have just pulled out the team fight of their life. It may give them some way to quell the bleeding that Wings have been doing to them. And there's no exorcism.
They are not really in a rush to take high ground, not with Kunkka.
Oh, this will be nice. They find Misery, reaction, Blink up, still got Fire Strike available, gonna dodge, even under the Sentry Wall, the Chronosphere! This is the gem of DC! Resolution wants to hold out, Chrono, he has to take up the ball, Resolution gets bashed up, even on the first hit, BKB another bash as well, he'll run away, where's your curve? 6 seconds till it's off cooldown here for Doctor, he has to back out, move, in the neighborhood with a Chandra, making it difficult for Wings to come down.
They don't have their gem carrier. Next had a TP home to get some extra heal.
And now 2K life. They're a little bit too far away here. DC Zarosha will go down the wings. They want to keep fighting. Sentries are down. Leap up, looking for the corner. Leaps away, however. Timberstorm at the Yule Stash. Gets the Yule Stash. The final is in the corner. He got Resolution. That's a big one. They need to find the kill. Timber below it. Resolution crushed them all. Zuxka also has to call them break, but there's too much damage there to still find that kill. X-Mark is back. Thought he might get out there. The accident arrives to Misery. Minimal damage. When can just tank through it? Misery. Silence. Nuke. He's got enough life. He's moving north. And will it be enough? While the battle happens in the pin, Misery will die. DC lose 4 and Wings. Don't find anyone in Biz. They know the Clink isn't there. And here they go. Blink triggers the exorcism.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They wanted to be able to spam this with the Timbersaw and the Winter Wyvern, but they're nowhere close. It seems that he's going to fall before they really get any damage.
Now the jump comes in. Quick chain away. Wings forward. Fire Strike. They connect with the Death Drop in the corner. We are removed. Shadow Passes 2 again. The current combo. They move down the wall with a double dump from face. They ensure the kill. No buyback available for the Timberstorm. Blink is still waiting for an opportunity. Resolution sitting outside the base. He doesn't know where to go. Blink forward. Blink takes the west up around the goal line. Kicks back into a Misery. Called out. Another double stop from Fabian. Just more from Shadow. Looking for the damage. And it's time for a triple kill for Shadow. The cast is good, however. Nicholas has been brought down. The arrow flies forward. Missed his target. Resolution needs to pump in more damage. The gem stolen by Shadow. As he'll run back out to the front lines. The Starfall dodged by the first Manta. Hit by the secondary one is Blink. Where is this control? Where is this damage? It just isn't there. The silence of Verano means he can't arrow. They see Innocence TPing out. It's going to be too late. The TP was more than well completed. The before the arrow reaches his point.
Yeah, Betty, what she has to fuse Lynette might get picked up by Resolution.
Oh, can they do it? There's a Ghost Scepter. You can't pick off Jack. Yes, he can now. The future blade is up. Turns it off. The curse hit Halstead properly positioned. Shadow jumps over, but now he's in rangeman. Weehaw with the Starfall. Not enough damage as the four stars back to the Wyvern. Away from Blink. Goes from well off the mark. And Realm Misery is the stun there. 1 second, 2 seconds. Shadow double hit. Nice and quick. Finds the pick off on Misery. All he want to do is retreat.
Still alive and healthy on the side of Wings, and with no BKB on Blink, they're going to have to hope for a miracle here.
Exorcism is down, however, a miracle's been eliminated. Move. There goes the shot from forward. Arrow flies in on target. Nice hit from Weehaw, but the better hit from Fancy Young. He's been not like this game. Another big stun. Resolution. He'll finally bring down Blink. There is a spike campus available. Resolution, no BKB charge. So he'll come up himself. Chakram, or you can just tip a change into Whirling Death. Gem can be recovered as Move. Hot on the tails of Ice. Does he have the damage? Whirling Death. One punch. There it is. Moo gets the double kill. The damage has been done. A full Raxing on mid and bottom lane done by Wings.
I think it's rapier time for Clinks.
I think
he
so
needs
too.
it.
Move. It's a bit godlike if he can get it for the chrono. How much life has he got? Nowhere near enough. Shadow ripping him apart.
Has no solution really to the Bloodthorn.
And even that, like, you got the magnet something things set the bottom lane, they initiate Eyesight, they want to kill it. The sun is there on Misery, the fuel to connect Eyesight to get Misery, falls off now, the double one, easy, they just, bail out, even Misery pulls back, Cola breaks the keep alive a little bit longer, Fire strikes up ahead, as the chrono on the back line, and down Resolution! It's a big kill! Mooney to turn the damage around, and it's a ripped apart, and he will go down, the curse is too late, takes the attention away from Wings, and now Misery will also jump in. Miranda dies on the left. Misery forced up out. Shadow caught on the tail. Remember, this is DC trying to defend when they got 2 lanes of Megas up. Moo has to buy back, but there's no buyback for me or Resolution. So a hard fight now in front of DC. Exorcism will wear off. That's one upside for them. And Wings will back out. Even with the 2 callers, they're not going to push the whole, he's waiting, drop the TP's call. Now going out along the silence, Yules will dispel. The ball's coming over. It's there for the Winter Wyvern, but with the blood will be enough to pop on Timbersaw. He's not going to pop, they force off him out. Mr. Timber Chainer! They pop him, the gems on the ground, and there's no buyback. 80 seconds without Timbersaw. DC, they're scrambling away. Zuxa needs some help. Misery's there, but again with the silence, forced off up. Nice! Hitting Blink in the backline. They fire and strike forward. Blink is low with a splinter. It's not enough damage. Shadow the crunch there. Resolution! He walked into it. The damage is there from Shadow. Resolution is gone. And with it, maybe those the game changer. Wings will take game number 2.
What a god on this Faceless Void. 20 kills, 0 deaths. Perfect from those spears. Resolution tried to haul in with the rapier at the end, but no death pack, walking into chronos, and a lot of mistakes with DC as they crumble in game number 3.
Yeah, the big story is that bottom lane missing a stun after stun. You can see how DC, the smile turns quickly upside down as Wings have a flawless game, and you gotta say it. This is the way you do it, non-Melk style. 20 for 0 on the Faceless Void. The anti-Melk is the Shadow Award. A perfect Faceless Void game.